Fight against COVID-19, only 20 students will be allowed in class per session if schools reopen in September. The biggest headache now being the practicality of that particular proposal, that the shortage of teachers and the bad state of infrastructure in many schools in the country face. Our reporter Andrin Kilemi did a spot check and has filed the following report.
Only 15 to 20 learners will be allowed in each class when schools reopen in September. This as stated by the Ministry of Education in a bid to adhere to the Ministry of Health regulations in the fight against COVID-19.
Been advised by the Ministry of Health that a class should have between 15 and 20 children.
But how practical is it to maintain the 1.5 meter rule in schools and have a maximum of 20 learners in a single classroom? Here in Kenya, most schools and especially public schools accommodate more than 50 learners in a classroom. For instance, in Mwiki Primary School in Kiambu County, there is a total of 3,551 pupils against a total of 41 classes only. So if the school was to put 20 learners in each class, then 136 more classes would be required. But let's assume schools will reopen gradually and have the Standard 8s and Form 4s report first. Will the proposal to have 20 learners in each class still be practical? In Mwiki Primary School, there are 649 KCPE candidates. So if the 649 were to be placed in groups of 20, then the school will have 32 streams for Standard 8 pupils. This then begging the question of whether the school has enough teachers to attend to all learners in their respective classrooms. In Langas Primary School, Eldoret, a total of 1,700 pupils are registered. So again, if the 1,700 pupils were to be distributed in groups of 20, the school would require to have 85 classrooms. The government has so far set aside 2 billion shillings to employ 10,000 intern teachers, 2 billion shillings for construction of additional classrooms, while 1.9 billion shillings will be used to acquire 250,000 locally fabricated desks. It is now evident that the Ministry of Education will need to invest more on improving schools' infrastructure to be able to achieve this fully. Andrin Kilemi, TV 47.
36